Hello, Imogen here, and I shall be your guide through the Steam NextFest for October 2024. I'm going to be playing a smattering of Metroidvania demos, as I do pretty much every NextFest. Not as many this year because I am not well and I just don't have the energy, but I will try and get through as many as I can that take my fancy. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully you'll stick with me for the series. Hopefully you enjoy. Let's get cracking. Hello friends, and welcome back to slightly more NextFest demo content. I found a handful of minutes, essentially. It is the 21st today. NextFest will be finishing in a few hours. I was going to spend the day painting Warhammer figures, but I'm finding that with all the coughing I'm doing, my hands are quite shaky. So rather than spoiling my paint job, I'm going to play a couple of demos that I kind of put at the bottom of the pile, so to speak. Not because they're no good or because they don't look good, but just because of time. So this is the Mother's Swords demo. Hello, I'm Monstitel? Independent game dev, small demo, currently developing Mother's Sword. Follow on Twitter. Or X, as if anybody calls it X. That is an interesting resolution. Special effects are on high. Screen shake will keep on because that's the default experience the developer wants us to have. And if it's horrible, I'll turn it off. But I try and go with the developer's vision, if I can. Is this using the same font as Blasphemous? Us versus... Oh, no, never. Okay, that's an interesting opening. Left at the start. Whoa. Okay, crunchy sound effects. Very, very initial impressions. Obviously, this is very floaty. It's only when you're attacking. This is a lot of work, but you need to separate the legs of your sprites from the upper body of your sprite, unless you're going to do an entirely new sprites set for your mid-air attacks. You may very well be, but as it is, it's using the one from the ground, and yeah, that's not what we want. I like the running animation. Hitting those things is quite loud in comparison audio balance wise. Nice little faux crepuscular rays. Yeah, just the breaking of stone things. I don't know whether it's playing the sound multiple times and layering it up and thus it's louder or what. Show equipment. An old sword. 3 strike damage. 3 magic stats. 6 bed things. Ooh. I need to try not to laugh as much as I can doing this because it will just set me off coughing, and that's not a pleasant. Bravery. Increase. Don't need the leather. Increase bravery by striking at enemies, or increase your bravery by striking enemies. Once filled, you can recover all your vitality using left bumper. Okay. So let's see whether we've got rewindable controls. do. We have a map. We have a nice little bobbing cursor. Don't know if there's any... Okay, we need a sound effect for healing. Collect energy points to unlock new sword skills. So, souls. Save your progress with a little floppy disk icon. Equip amulets. Okay, we've got a rosary bead system. Level up our sword skills. We're going to need some more souls. Currency. That. I spy treasure chest. Red energy points. Striking enemies several times without taking damage will give you red energy points, adding an extra amount of energy points. By eliminating enemies, the amount of extra energy points will increase. Okay, so we've got a multiplier. Equip amulets in the amulets menu on a place of peace. At a place of peace. Okay, we can see the HP of enemies now. Okay, can't get past you. Oh, interesting. We've got... Have we got leashing on these enemies? This light ray effects I thought was to do with the background, but it's actually to do with us. Show map. Okay, we've got save points marked on. We've also got... Breaky platforms. New skill. Deflection. Deflect enemy attacks right at the moment of... okay. And that did update the... Nice. There is... I don't think anybody's going to say that there's not enough impact on the parry there. Oh, that was a stab attack. Okay. The screen shake hit stop on that is a little bit of work. It kind of feels like it lags the game a little bit. Marco Beyond Brave had a similar kind of thing. No, it wasn't Marco. It's Soul Devourer. Soul Devourer's demo. Imagine Marco might have had it as well. Yeah, be very careful how you implement kind of that hit feeling. Nice. Can parry arrows. Oh, nice. You can parry arrows back at them. Okay. That other than the slight feeling of, is the game lagging or is it stop or what? That feels decent. So I've got a little thing up in the top right hand corner now telling me that I'm getting a souls multiplier essentially, which I'm going to lose here, no doubt. Yoink. Healing butterfly. Equip magics in magic's menu. Strike and deflect enemy attacks to increase your magic. There is camera moving up and down. I've lost my multiplier. To be fair, that's on me. Oops. Oh dear. Yeah, the hit stop's not quite working in the game's favour there, for me. Right, does saving do away with our multiplier? It does not seem to. Right, we can equip magics. Let's equip it in slot B. Can we... Okay, this seems like a decent enough skill tree. Ah, I got distracted by my phone. I think enemies regenerate health if you don't hit them enough, which is cool. It means you've got to press the attack rather than running away and healing. I say that looks like a fake wall. Reddish stone? Increased vitality, as in... Okay, so that's like a heart piece, essentially. What's that map shaping up like? It's basic, but it works. I mean, the entire art style is basic, but the actual game feel is working fine. It feels like I execute enemies. Yeah, okay. If I turn this off, does it make it... No, there's still a bit of hit lag, so the screen shake is purely for hitting things rather than that feeling of... Oh, hello. You're a big boy. Oh, I see. I see. I don't seem to be healing. Use OMP up. Okay, so I need to parry this guy twice. Yep. And that makes him vulnerable. Oh dear. Terrible play. Yes, whilst somewhat basic in terms of its looks, the actual gameplay feels decent. Oh, we've got enough now for powerful counterattack after performing a deflection. Yeah, I think this needs work, definitely. Okay, why is that not working? Right, have I misunderstood? So I hold left bumper and press X, or I hold left bumper and X? And do I just keep it held from the deflection, or do I have to press and hold it again? That needs making clear, because it didn't seem to be working. Boss fight? Ow. Oops. Ah, damn it. That move doesn't seem to work. So your energy points have been retained in your sword. Strike enemies to fill the curse bar and break the curse. Okay. No, I don't understand that at all. That move does not seem to work. So I don't need to go back to where I died. I just need to keep on hitting stuff. Huh. Enemies seem to queue up as well, which is nice. So they can't just all gang up on you. It's almost like they've got physical presence. Okay. However, archers can wreck your ships. How long does this curse thing last for? Again, is that something that I misunderstood? I don't think there's any way of rechecking the tutorials, so... This is the lever. Uh-oh. Oh, it's boss time. Oh, that's a stab. Still a stab. Okay. I must admit, I'm not really sure how this mechanic is working. Yeah, the curse mechanic needs a slightly better explanation, I think. Oh. jeez. Well, there goes all our souls. Oh, jeez. So, this is actually harsher than Dark Souls. Because at least in Dark Souls, you can just run in, grab your souls, and run out. Whereas now, in this, you just have to... You just have to kill stuff until the curse is broken or something. Either way, we might as well try this guy again now. For feck's sake, I keep pressing right trigger for the heal and it's not. I think I jumped on that enemy and he did... Because we've got no dodge roll. Oh, feck off. It's such a small arena. Yeah, not having any way, apart from just jumping over their heads, of getting past these guys feels weird. This, okay. Lightning blast. Yes, it would be nice if the one thing that I'd purchased, i.e. this, actually seemed to work. But it doesn't. Perform a powerful counterattack after performing a deflection. Well, I've done plenty of deflections. But neither holding down that and pressing X works, or pressing that and... Was it that? Was it that leaping attack that I did? I don't know how I did it. Which is a bit of an issue all of its own. At the moment, I just feel like I wasted those 200 points. And whilst, yes, 200 souls is not exactly a lot, probably, in the grand scheme of things. Why are the enemies not back? Do enemies only come back when you die? Yeah, I did the counter again, but I'm not sure how. Something about it feels very off. Oh, we just have a parry bar. I'm inclined to say that without some kind of evasive maneuver, you are essentially locking us into the parry play style, which is fine, but the enemy telegraphs aren't quite good enough. This is far too long a run back as well, since we can't really evade. Is there any particular reason why, when I'm holding down the right bumper, there it goes. Controls are a bit unresponsive, which is an issue in a game like this. Ah, she. Oh, that's 2 hits. Ah. Gotcha. No. No, I do not. But interesting that you are able to do that. No, that's the end of the demo. There's a chunk of potential. There's a chunk of potential with that. Held back by slightly unresponsive feeling controls. And I don't think much of the way the death mechanic works. I get that they are trying to do something different to the normal go back and pick up your souls thing. Unfortunately, it actually feels like it comes across as harsher. Damn it. And I find it very weird that we can't just walk through enemies. And yeah, that needs to work better, because it and you can do it, but it's utterly unclear as to how you do it. It feels like it should just be you deflect and you hold the deflection button and press X, but it's not that, or at least if it's supposed to be that, it doesn't work. Strength and range of fall attack. Yes, so I was clearly doing something wrong there. Oh, there's a door down there that we didn't go through. Why was there a door? Why did I not go through it? Was it a locked door? Was it? Also, enemies have got no kind of... They've got no stagger. Yeah, but we can't stagger them out of their attacks or anything like that, and I feel like that's a mechanic that you're probably going to want. Ooh, okay, that went through their shield. Was it supposed to? Don't know, but it did. Or maybe you can walk through enemies and I just didn't. Okay, that's why I didn't get through there, because I never even thought to parry the knights. Okay, so there was a chest over there. Yeah, it feels like enemies need to stagger. If we are bombarding them, they've got too much opportunity to retaliate. Huh. Chest with 100 souls in it. That fog down there looks like it's misaligned and that it should be over to the left more. Also, I think the torch... Oh, come on. Ah, yes. I like that we get a fairly decent tell. I'm not a big fan of the torch glow effect. It looks a little bit too smooth and a little bit too Unity filter-esque or Game Maker Studio filter-esque or whatever this is made in. Increases the stun on your enemies. While I am stunning... Why is that? Oh, was that a secret room? Yeah, I think my feedback is generally fairly positive. But I do think we need some other kind of movements / defensive option on a 2D plane. There's a reason why dash is something that you get so often and so early in a lot of games. Especially 2D Souls-likes. You know, having some kind of dodge. Just jumping over the enemy doesn't feel right. I mean, it's doable, clearly, but it doesn't feel right doing it. And yeah, I don't think I like the heal system, not the heal system, the souls loss system. That fourth hit, if you can actually get it off, is poisoned spell. New amulets. When attacking When using attack magics, enemies are poisoned for a while. Okay. Only for attack magics, obviously not for heals. Well, I think, unless there are more hidden walls knocking around, that is probably the entirety of the map. I think these little outcropping bits maybe confuse the clarity of the map. Oh, we've got custom markers as well. That's nice. Yeah. Well, I think then that is probably as much as I can do. In Mother's Sword. Fairly promising Soulsvania, essentially. Blasphemous-like, some people might argue. The cursed graphic is kind of big, and yeah, I get that you're not going to forget that you're cursed. I just don't think I like the concept of it or the implementation of it. I'd very much like the ability to read through the tooltips that we've had, the tutorials. Yeah, fix up counterattack so it actually works properly, because I don't think it does. Make sure the controls are nice and responsive. But otherwise, I don't think that I've got any huge feedback short of, yeah, I don't like this glow. It just looks too point light filtery. But otherwise, yeah, I'd like another movement option. You know, on a 2D plane for a Souls-like, yeah, without a roll or a dash or something like that, you're struggling. Keep it in mind that right now, in October 2024, when it comes to Souls-like combat, Souls-like parrying combat, arguably your best in class is 9 Souls. This doesn't feel anywhere near as good as 9 Souls. It doesn't feel bad, but 9 Souls is excellent. For kind of general movement and combat and athleticism, obviously Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is your goal, your yardstick. And again, we don't have that here. You know, the parry in Prince of Persia is very generous. The parry here is very much not generous, although the tells that the enemies use are reasonably good, but not great. Possibly because, again, the controls don't feel particularly responsive at times. I like the Souls multiplier. I've forgotten what the actual currency is called already. The Souls multiplier thing is cool. I like that as a system. I liked it in the Surge. And the Surge 2, was it in the Surge 2? I can't remember. But I like it as a system. There's some potential here. I suspect there will be people put off by the somewhat simplistic nature of the graphics. I actually don't mind it. I don't think it's too bad at all. And yeah, it reminds me very much of Blasphemous, which was a fairly simple game. But obviously Blasphemous had a lot of detail and imagery and just that whole kind of pseudo-Catholic vibe going for it, whereas this feels a bit more generic, though it's very clear that Blasphemous is very much what this is going for in terms of systems. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Going to keep an eye on this one. I'm glad I tried the demo. As I said, this was on the bottom of the pile, or close to the bottom of the pile. Mostly, I'm going to admit, mostly because of the fairly simplistic graphics. You know, I've tried to play the games that look a bit interesting from screenshots, you know, because I don't watch the trailers until after I've played the demo. But I look at the screenshots, it's like, that looks right, or ooh, that doesn't look so good. You know, if I play that, it's at the bottom of the pile, and so on and so forth. So I was kind of put off, but actually, seeing it in motion, it's not awful at all. It's not awful at all. So yeah, that's my verdict on the Mother's Sword demo. Not bad. Not bad at all. One of the better ones that I've played, though, to be fair. NextFest this year hasn't been... No, NextFest this October hasn't been great. So, yeah, nevertheless, decent enough demo. Don't want to show disrespect when it is not due. Decent enough demo. Keeping an eye on this one. Thanks very much for watching, folks. Hope you have enjoyed. Sorry for the croakiness. Sorry for the coughingness. Coughing, wheezing, Pokemon. I don't know what I'm on about. I'm going crazy. Goodbye. Have a good day. Stay safe. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.